They should definitely put DDR on the Switch too. Yo, Kelly, what's going on? What's up, Press Start? Take your time, Press Start. Stay safe out there. Doing pretty good, honestly. God bless! Yo, Nugga dude. Okay. Alright. Finally here. I had to kind of clean my room. I had to clean up my, clean up everything. I had to eat. I had to vibe. I had to talk. I had to do everything under the sun to kind of be in the right mental state. And I gotta say, I gotta tell you guys, I am so excited to what the hell we're gonna be getting, guys. Hold up. 3, 2, 1. Hi-yo. So, today we're gonna be playing Metroid Prime. I don't know about you guys, but after playing Prime 4, I never liked, or played, or had any interest in Metroid Prime until I played Metroid Prime 4. This is gonna be a time. Dude! Ah, you don't understand. So, I played Metroid Prime 4. It's real. There is entire goddamn cabinets. There was multiple showcases for Metroid Prime 4. There was Donkey Kong cabinets. There was Mario Kart World cabinets. Kirby's Forgotten Lands cabinets. Mario Party Super Jamboree, the updates. We got to play the expansions. I also got to play Street Fighter 6 on the Switch. I also got to play Yakuza 0 Director's Cut on the Switch too. I even got to play the GameCube lineups that is coming for the Switch 2. Dudes, it runs amazing. Donkey Kong is the #1 game for me. Mario World Tour. Mario Kart World genuinely is like, whoa. It's honestly super sick. I don't know if I can express it enough, man. It is such a fun game. I don't know how to explain it. So, okay. Let me go from the beginning and let me explain this. How it's normally, how it actually started. And how it started was, we got on the line, we went upstairs. Mario Kart World was the first thing we were gonna play. But before we did any of that, I actually got to look. You just look at the Switch first. You essentially had to, they were showing you what it was gonna look like. They were letting you test the feel. Hydrate, I know. I got you. They were only making you look at everything that you were gonna play. As you can see, I got to look at the Switch, and they had a booth where you can hold it. They let me hold it, they let me felt it. It felt really nice. It was thinner. It's a lot thinner. It's a lot thinner, but it feels more fresh on the hands, while this is kind of like plastic. There's a matte finish on the Switch too, and it feels really nice. Oh, sweet Neptune, it's real. It's real. And this is the first thing you see when you get on the stage. And the first thing you see is Mario Kart World on every single cabinet. Me and my friends were literally on this, that cabinet back there, all the way back here. And we got to play like a good 40 minutes of World, and it was really fun. There's some really cool mechanics that's on there. There's some nerfs on the items too that is kind of fun. Makes it more fun for you to just get back in the race. So like, first things first, you are going into a stage, right? You're going into a race. You finish the race. The race doesn't stop. The race continues to the next race. So the next race is a transition, and you still have to race. So you are racing to the transition of the main course. So it's 4 courses still. You finish the first race, and then you're racing to the next course. So the first course, beat it. The second course, transition, and you have to win that course too in first place. Then you get in the main course, which is just like, what? It keeps going. It does not stop. When you finish that lap, the race is not done. You are already going. You get your results, the results are down, and you go. It's super rad. It's so fun. It's seamless. It's literally just seamless racing. The next thing we got to see was how does it. We got to play on the Joy-Cons, so it feels super firm, super crispy, super nice. The Joy-Cons stick here feels like it has more room to hit corners. Cause I hate these Joy-Cons. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really like it's so flimsy. It feels like if I go hard enough, it'll just break off. The Switch 2 Joy-Cons still feels like if you go hard enough, it would break off, but it's a lot more firmer. Like it feels like I'm not gonna break these things if I get like crazy with it, right? No drifting. Well, drifting gets involved. These haven't drifted in like 6 years. You have fighting game hands. I do have fighting game hands. So imagine getting Joy-Cons and you're just like, the D-pad feels better, but it's still separate. So it kind of sucks. But it's like, whatever. But like, you know, how's it going, anime? It's still, these feel like I'ma break it. The Switch 2 Joy-Cons, they won't break, but it still feels flimsy. Like it feels like it's more reinforced. Like they actually made it better for you to like just mash, just go anywhere you want, and it's good. I'm vibing. Good. So I really liked it. I had fun with it. I think the Switch 2 Joy-Cons are better, but the fact that it's $80 and there's I don't really like the sticks that much. I wouldn't even get a second pair of Joy-Cons other than the Joy-Cons that you get off launch. So it's like whatever. All right, it's good. It's good. When you get it off the box, when you get your new Switch, it's gonna be great. I hope there's no drifting. I didn't get drifting because I honestly do take care of my Joy-Cons and there's no dust, so I don't really get that. Thankfully. And even then, I don't use that Joy-Con. I use these Joy-Cons. These Joy-Cons are like the most. You hear that? This is better. These are better. They are reinforced. There's never any drifting. It's the Hori pads. So I do hope that we get Hori pads again because I do like this D-pad. And the stick here is the most responsive. Way more responsive, and it has more room for you to slide into one and the other. Like the Joy-Cons have no space for you to like immediately turn. It has no room for that. You need these. But that's how I feel with the Joy-Cons. Even with Switch 1 and Switch 2, that doesn't matter. That's just a preference. So we got to play Mario Kart on the TV. We got to play Mario Kart on the TV. As you can see, I have the new Joy-Cons right there, and I'm experiencing the whole thing, everything on Joy-Con wise. And that's me and my friend Maddie, my roommate. We're both playing it. We're having a good ass time. I got to play my boy Donkey Kong right there. It's too bright. Let me see if I could like lower the brightness here. Hold on. There we go. You see that natural lighting? Good. Yeah, I got to see my boy. He's really cool. So as we were racing, we get to see like how it feels, and drifting is the same. Kind of. It's very similar. It's more smoother. And it gets to rainbow. The thing is, all of the carts got balanced. So what that means is like the bikes and the carts are not faster than each other this time around. You don't select parts anymore. There's no meta parts anymore. The worst that you'll do is that you can find details on each of the car's stats, but like the biggest thing here is the fact what's it called? Each stats are different on the carts, so I don't know if we're gonna get meta carts yet. Me and my friend Maddie, we play Mario Kart and we know exactly what stats that we want and la la la. And thankfully, like, carts and bikes are kind of in the same spectrum. Just like you can pick the one and you'll get the results you need. But we still played around, like, for the demo purposes. Considering that there were kids and families that were there, we were all playing at 100cc. So it's like, okay, cool. So we're playing at the default. So none of the like meta picks that you would pick would matter that much, since it was just like it's all balanced. So we just had fun with the racing so far. We played it on TV in handheld mode, and handheld mode is so nice. Holding the Switch 2 felt so comfortable with the Joy-Cons. I actually would not mind if I didn't use the Hori pads and actually played like this. It was really, really nice. It felt fresh. It felt so smooth to hold. I really like the grip that they have for the Switch 2. It's definitely way more premium. Like, it feels like an actual premium console, while like the Switch one always felt to me like a little cheap on the end. But it's like, who cares? You have a portable console, la da da. It's $350, so bam, $450 for the Switch 2 definitely makes sense. Definitely would have wanted more stuff for the Switch 2. Double Dash and DS card has returned. We're so back. Oh yeah, or it's just a body. It's back to way Mario Kart Wii. Yeah. 7, 8, and Tour were basically full car customization. Yeah. So World is going back to the roots of Double Dash, DS, and Wii. So far, yes. Now to the items. You have fast food items for some reason. So when you pick up food, that not only it speeds you up, you go fast. This food makes you go fast. And once it makes you fast, there's a little like magic orb around your body, and then it changes your entire outfit. So it upgrades you into a new costume. So whenever you get a burger or a pizza or anything like that, food equals new costume and speed. It's super, super dope. Then fast food items. Lightning got nerfed. Not as bad, because like you still get hit, but you won't slow down all the way. You actually don't slow down all the way. You slow down, you still lose all of your items, and you're still tiny, but you can get back into speed pretty quickly. I heard there are more defensive ways to avoid the blue shell too. No. From what I have seen and what my roommate Maddie have been testing, since she is a Mario Kart like nerd, nothing from what we were given was able to avoid the blue shell, other than like coming back to second place and then continuing on from first place after letting the other person take the blue shell. The bullet bill got nerfed. So the bullet bill doesn't hurt you. I say give it a couple months. Yeah. Wait until we find out the final version, because this is a beta, this is a demo. But the bullet bill does not hurt you. That is like a fact. Bullet bill, literally all it does is pushes you, and your cart gets in a cornering wheel. So your entire cart like gets lifted up, but you can still turn back and not lose speed. It does not hit you, stop you, and then you get bombarded by other items or bombs or whatever the hell anymore. No, all it does is push you and takes the lead from there. And it's just like, oh, whoa, okay. Cool. Items can also get in drifting. So you can grind on railings now. And items can get on the grind rails too. So you can literally like chase after an opponent that you're looking for with an item, and the turtle shell can get on the grind rail and still hit the opponent as long as you aim at the grind rails, which is really, really cool. Other than that, every item is kind of like the same. We do not have the random like 8 items anymore. You just have the double. At least from what we got. You just get the double, you get the bullet bill, you get the lightning, and the blue shell. The blue shell, I don't know if you can tech it. You still have like the alarm sound there, and you can tech the blue shell as normally, as you would in Mario Kart 8. But that's about it. You also have Hammer Bros weapons, which acts like a super. So like, there's a lot of hammers that just comes on the stage, and there's like 8 each on each row, so it's like 2 rows, 8 big hammers coming on the road, and it's going to hit you as long as you like try to get out of the way from wherever it's being aimed at. And yeah, we got Mario Kart wall grinding before you know the rest. I know, right? We have wall grinding. Wall grinding is really sick. We got to play that Mecha Donkey Kong stage. It was really, really fun. Mecha Donkey Kong is super fun. The grind rails, the wall grinding. You can jump off of each wall. You can get into different paths from grinding up rails, down rails, side rails. There's a lot of stuff. If you are drifting, you can actually bounce onto the grind rail as you're drifting and still keep the momentum of your drift speed, and then get more of the rainbow speed from there during your drifting. It's super sick. What else? Okay, so we got to play Mario Kart for like 4 cups. We were playing for a while. We got a lot of information, a lot of the feel, and we understand 100% how it works. We go upstairs, and they added a Mario Kart Battle Royale. Now, Mario Kart Battle Royale is literally just elimination, but they are calling it Battle Royale for like Fortnite purposes. But you 100% understand how that works when you hear Battle Royale. 26 players in one map. Go off. Once you hit, you have to race for top 12. So as long as you hit 12th place, you survive. Once you hit the top 4, if you make it to the 4th place, you survive. And then you have to aim for first. So, if you lose, you just die. You're just off the game. That's it. We got to play 16. We played 16 people. It was 16-16. It is 24, so the rest of the 16 carts were AI, which is perfectly fine. Everybody got to play their own Mario Kart session with the Battle Royale mode. That mode is fun. That mode is really, really fun. It is aggressive. It is super aggressive. It is super, oh my god. It's just bombardment with items and items and items, and it's just like, oh my god, that is the issue of like the 24 kart, but that is also the nature of Mario Kart as a whole. So the entire nature of Mario Kart is in that Battle Royale, while like regular races is actually very fine-tuned, very balanced, at least from what I feel. Like, it was genuinely like a nice course. It felt like a nice race. It wasn't that aggressive, it wasn't that crazy. And then you play the elimination mode for Mario Kart, the Battle Royale mode, and that's the real chaos, and I love it. It's an online mode only. Goddamn, God bless. I hope it has a local mode. I think it has a local mode, considering how we were all matching up with the switches like that. So I'm pretty sure you can connect up to 24 switches and do a LAN party kind of thing with your friends and go freaking bananas on that mode, because oh my god, it's great. It's a fun time. I think battle mode will be the battle royale mode will be the best mode that everyone will play and will want to play. Literally no debate, honestly. Freaking what else? So after Mario Kart and then learning about the battle royale. Yo, Ula, thank you so much for 58 months, baby. Greetings, the power of my house has been out for the whole day. What? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. Oh, I'm so glad I have like cozy Donkey Kong music in the background. This is exactly what I would want when talking about freaking Nintendo crap. Okay. How have you been, Ula? Your power's been out? I'm so sorry. What's it called? I'm talking about everything that I've played from the Nintendo Switch 2 event, and I was only mostly talking about Mario Kart World. Yeah, I was just mostly talking about Mario Kart World. I got to play Mario Kart World. There's a Battle Royale mode in Mario Kart World, and regular cups that actually transition to other races. So like you don't stop racing, you just keep racing. So it goes from a course, and then it transitions. You keep racing right after that. You race to the next course. And then you get to race in another course. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. You would have a lot of fun. Mario Kart World is definitely my day one. It's gonna be my day one bundle when the Switch 2 comes out. I'm super excited for it. What's next? So I went upstairs after learning about Mario Kart World. I went upstairs. We got to experience it. I got to play with the Joy-Cons. Got to play with the Switch on handheld mode. All the characters are super bouncy. The items are really good and balanced so far. And then I got to play on the remote, the Pro Controller, this time around. And the Pro Controller, oh my God, dude! The Pro Controller is a dream. A dream. You do not understand. It is the most comfortable controller I have ever held. The Pro Controller I did not really care for. It was okay. The first one. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. Oh my God. It is the most smoothest freaking thing. Did the Joy-Cons actually feel good to use compared to the others? Yes. The Joy-Cons have more room to move. Since these Joy-Cons are kind of instant, like you see how like you're already traveling to the end of the edges, while in here you have more room to travel to the edges. The Switch 2, it's not as big as this. This is a bad comparison. Just imagine Joy-Cons like these, but they are just slightly bigger, and it doesn't feel like you're going to break it. It does not feel like you're going to break it. It actually has more room and it feels more reinforced. Like it feels more thicker for you to move. So it feels a lot more like smooth. And also the drifting is not the problem. Well, to be fair, this is day one. So it's kind of hard to tell if drifting is going to be a problem because drifting is a dust issue. Drifting is a manufacturer and kind of like a little issue. That kind of happens over time, not on the day of. So I would not be able to tell you on that one. And I had these Joy-Cons. I haven't replaced my Joy-Cons since I got the Switch. These are like 6 years old and they haven't drift. I just don't use them because I have Hori pads. I don't really like the Joy-Cons on Switch 1. So I immediately replaced it. Especially to get a chance to play GameCube. Yes, I'm about to explain that in a bit. So it's all the old ones, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. It feels firmer, it feels nicer. The grip is also really good. It's all of the above really good. If I was to tell you technically on how it's gonna drift or deteriorates, we're not there yet. We have to actually have the Switch 2 and experience it ourselves. But I can tell you, it feels nice to hold. And that Pro Controller for the Switch 2 is spectacular. I actually would pay for the $80. The problem is it's $80 freaking. So that's not my day one buy. The Pro Controller will be another time. While I have my day, I will talk about what my day one buys are gonna be for the Switch 2 when we get to the end. Right now I'm just explaining my experiences. So we got to play the battle royale mode. That's my roommate Maddie actually like playing through it. She made it further than me. I made 16th place, so I lost out of the battle royale. And then she lost out on the top 4 place, so she got out from there. And she's been in first place for a long time. But you know, Mario Kart, items happen and boom, it kind of went down from there. I currently have a Switch 1 Pro controller, but if the time comes, I'll probably look into that. Yeah. What's it called? Right. So we go upstairs, and the best thing that upstairs was when the best thing that could happen happened. And upstairs, yes, I'm getting to that point right now. I got to play 10 other games. They have 10 more freaking games above Mario Kart. And I got to play Yakuza. I got to play Yakuza 0 Director's Cut for 30 minutes. They essentially gave me the demo that leads you to the end of Chapter 2. And the only thing I got for that, I got to hear the characters in English dub for the first time since in 2016. They added an English dub for Yakuza 0, and they also they reanimated the lip syncing, they animated the characters as if they're speaking English, and it's mouthed perfectly. It's synced up to a T. They actually went inside Yakuza 0, reanimated every single character's lip syncing to match with the English voice acting. That alone is already warranted enough for me to get Yakuza 0 again for Switch, especially to hear everybody else, except for one bad thing for me. Young Ya is still Kiryu, which sucks for me. Young Ya is not Kiryu. After experiencing him in Yakuza 8, he is not Kiryu. I do not like that voice actor. He is a fine voice actor when it comes to animes and other stuff, but whatever direction that they are giving him none. When I hear Kiryu speaking in English, I only hear Young Ya and not Kiryu. They already had a good English voice actor for Kiryu, and that was the OG voice actor from 2005 that came back in Yakuza 7. But for some reason, they replaced him for Yakuza 8. And I'm still bothered by it. Like, why did you keep him? Considering how much of a backlash he had. Matt Mercer is now the Majima voice actor since Yakuza 7. And he has been the best Majima in English. Like, if we're not gonna get Mark Hamill, Majima is the best choice. He sounds amazing. Yakuza 0 Majima, young Majima, with Matt Mercer doing a younger role, he was perfect. He was beautiful. It's Matt Mercer. He's actually talented. Oops, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Might be. Who was Kiryu in the original? Hold on. His name was Daryl Kurilo. This guy. It's kind of this guy. This was the OG Kiryu back then. And as you can see, he voiced in Like a Dragon Yakuza 7. He voiced Alex Mercer from Prototype 2. He's not in like big roles. He's kind of like a side character, I'm not gonna lie to you. But look at that. OG PS2 Kazuma Kiryu is who he voiced, and he came back for the Yakuza 7 role, and he wanted to be back in the Yakuza 8 role, but they just chose the YouTuber instead, which has been such a problem for me. I don't mind replacing him. What I do mind, yes, I did. I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. We're gonna go in order, because I did play other games too. I don't mind the The replacement, I don't mind if he's a YouTuber. What I do mind is that you gave him a direction that just leads nowhere. Yakuza 0 on the Switch 2 is perfect. I know, it's okay, it's okay. I'll get there, I'm gonna get there. I'm just sharing my stories and sharing my opinions and feelings and thoughts as we go through. Yakuza 0 was the first thing I played, so I'm gonna go in order. And Donkey Kong is the last game I played, so we're gonna get there. Yeah, no, Yakuza 0 on the Switch 2 is perfect. It plays exactly how it plays on the PS4. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing that bothered me, that was kind of a detriment. The gameplay is perfect. It's 60 frames. It's beautiful. La da da. Cool. Great, right? The cutscenes are pre-rendered, so a lot of the cutscenes are not using the in-game graphics. So the in-game cinematics weren't moving in real time, which is what made it 60 frames and polished. But instead, on Switch 2, they decided to use pre-render cutscenes, which is technically recorded. So they took a record, a video, and just put it in as a cutscene for you to see, so you can see the pixelation on the cinematics, and it's kind of weird. I hope that's just a placeholder since it is a demo and it's early, because everything else was touched up, like in-game wise, voice acting wise, lip syncing wise, the heat moves, the specials, old Meat Boy music. Oh yeah, everything is perfect. It's just the cutscenes were a little weird. I do hope that like when the game comes out, it's actually in-game cutscenes and not pre-rendered. I'm sorry, that's just my thing. If you want the Switch 2 to be like this beast kind of thing, it can handle cinematics, in-game cutscenes. Just saying. Next game I played, maybe. Next game I played was Street Fighter 6 on Switch 2. Street Fighter 6 on Switch 2 is 100% 60 frames. I got to play it on the Pro Controller. It plays perfect. Perfect. I got to do my tournament combos, my long combos, my flashy combos, my level 3s, no lag, no in-game delays, nothing. It was perfect. They optimized it for the Switch 2 beautifully. I am buying it day one. That is 100% what I'm buying day one, next to Yakuza 0, Street Fighter 6, and Yakuza 0. It's Yakuza and fighting games, of course. Those are my day ones. And Street Fighter 6 also has 3 amiibos coming out on launch, which is Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly. Yeah. Luke, Jamie, Kimberly, and they're $30 each. There's actually amiibo usage for it, but it's only for like your settings. So like, let's say you have a specific controller setting, costume settings, and color settings. You save it on the amiibo, and let's say you go to a friend's house and they have Street Fighter 6, and you're gonna go play your main. You just put the amiibo on the Switch, boom, all of your settings are up there. That's it. That's all it's used for. Nothing else. Which is kind of like, it's kind of weird. I would have hoped for like a exclusive costume or exclusive color at least for amiibo, since you're paying $30 for it, but it's just a figure that saves your data. That's it, which is kind of a shame. But overall, the only thing you'll see is that the graphics are compromised, but that's fine. It does not look ugly. It is compromised, just cannot get here faster. Yeah, June cannot get here faster. I can see why they went with that. Yes. What's it called? The Street Fighter 6 is graphically slightly compromised. You can see the hair like being low textured. You could see the skin being a little low textured. Some of the background is a little low textured. It's just not, it's not below low, but you could see like, okay, they had to like just sacrifice a little bit to make it run more natural, which is still at 1080 and at 60 frames. It's perfect. It's fine as long as the compromise not only is decently pretty, but also responds perfectly on Switch 2. And that's just demo. That is just a demo. I hope Street Fighter 6 actually has a demo for Switch 2 for players to actually play it for free. You get like 3 characters because like PlayStation has PC, everything else. There's a demo. There's a demo for you to play it, and you would be able to try it out and see if you like how it feels, see how you like it moves. I hope that the Switch 2 also gets a demo for anybody that never plays fighting games and is curious about what Street Fighter 6 is on Switch 2. I can tell you this right now, it plays really good. And then I got to play the new gyro controls. I was beating everyone with gyro controls. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done, and it was hilarious. Left, they're actually good. I can do it. I can just do it. It's stupidly fine. I think it's playing on dynamic mode. So like if you're playing on gyro controls, it plays on dynamic mode. I'm pretty freaking sure that's what it's doing because it kind of plays a little automatic, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious because it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick that's funny, and it doesn't matter if it's stupid, it's funny. So like if you motion the controller left and right like this, you are moving left and right, and you can block by holding. You can sandblast on motion control. Yeah, no, sandblast. It was so sick. So like, holy shit, it's just peak, bro. You don't understand. So like, shaking the controller is what makes you do normal combos, and then when you shake the controller up, it's how you do jump in combos, and keep shaking it. Bam, bam, you have your super, and for you to do specials, you have to shake left and right, and then if you do a circle motion, that's how you do super. So I was able to do this, and I'm like, yeah, I won. Dude, it's so dumb. I love it. I hope you could play online like that, cause I would definitely play an entire session where you just shake the stupid ass controller and try to beat me in gyro controls, dummy. That's fucking funny. There's also calorie mode, where it's not about how many combos you could do, it's just how hard you could shake it. So you could do combos, no problem. And it's just like, wait, hold on, what the fuck? Okay, cool. So we have to keep shaking. All right, cool. Get in the mode, la da da. And then freaking you can do your combos, all that crap, just fine. And you can lose. You have to lose like calories, multiple calories, thousands. And whoever loses the most calories wins. And it's just like, that's stupid. I love it. I want stupid game modes. It's about how hard you can shake it. Danny 2025. Hell yeah. Gets knocked out in the session. Yeah, baby. And he's about to be holding the fist and shaking with gyro controls. Dude. I want it. It's so fun. Genuinely one of the most funnest things I got to do. And for Street Fighter 6, I was the only fighting game person in that Nintendo Switch event. So, because I want people to get interested in Street Fighter, I saw other people having trouble figuring out what specials are and how to do motion. So I came in to help people how to do everything with specials and supers and what everything on the screen means. And I got to help out at least like 5 to 6 people, I believe, because there was like a group that was just kind of mashing buttons. So I got to teach them how to play it, and that was the most like that right there. Oh my god, that felt amazing. It felt great. They finally like were getting in the hang of things. They were timed. Everybody had a timer, but thankfully there was enough time for them to get used to some rounds. They got to understand how specials work. I played Mortal Kombat with my arms flailing around within a few minutes, knocked myself out. Hell yeah. And they were really happy that they got to learn some Street Fighter stuff on the fly there. And the co-workers were really, really happy to see me trying to help them out. And they were hoping that like, hey, could you be here a little more? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't stay here any longer because I do want to play other games and I have a deep appreciation for Street Fighter. But I would just say If you have understood what I said on what I told them, please replicate it. And show them like how a DP works, Hadoukens, and how you have to do like a double down left, down right motion. And it worked. It worked, at least for the moment. So most people can understand it faster than others. So it was really cool to see that it just kind of worked out. What's it called? Hold up. I need to find my... Where is... Ah, there it is. So, spoilers. I got a bag. Everybody that attends there just gets a Switch 2 bag. And this guy is huge. This dude is rad in here. Like, I could fit a whole laptop in here. Like, what? Dude, I can fit like 3 portable consoles from like a Steam Deck, a Switch. Chat, he didn't play Soul Calibur 2. Not yet. Not yet. Shame him. No, hold up. I didn't finish my story. Give me 1 second. Oh. So, I was doing a bingo card. So I got to do my Street Fighter. I don't know what any of the letters mean, but I got my bingo card. I got to play most of the games, and my limit was 6. But I did get to see everything else that was there. And so the next game I played. So when do we plan me moving to New York? That's a whole thing. But yes, after Street Fighter, with Pro Controller and gyro controls, that's the next thing. You actually was right on the mark, Anime. The next thing I did was look at the GameCube lineup. So I got to see Wind Waker. I got to see F-Zero GX. I got to play Soul Calibur 2. And then I got to play Super Mario Strikers. That was fun. It was fun. Link is back, baby. Link is back. Mario Strikers Double Dash is not on there. I didn't see Double Dash. The GameCube lineup is up. It is there. I got to see the list. Double Dash is not in there. Fire Emblem was on there. F-Zero GX is on there. Pokemon Coliseum. No, not Coliseum. Yeah, no. Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness is in there. That's all the stuff that I was able to see, at least. I don't know if we're gonna get more than what I saw, but I did like the lineup. I did like, first off, Soul Calibur 2, that was it. That was it for me. And then Mario Strikers Online, legit. Oh shit, and then F-Zero GX. No, we already got Pikmin 1. These gamers need to know how amazing Double Dash is. But we already have Mario Kart 8. And we already have Mario Kart World coming up. I don't think we need Double Dash. As much as I like Double Dash, if they put Double Dash in the GameCube lineup, that'd be really dope. Cause we got Super Mario Kart, did we? And do we have Mario Kart 64 on the N64 app? Is that actually, yeah? Yes. 8 and World are not like Double Dash, fool. Yeah, but they're dope as fuck. Okay, if they have 64, they might as well put Double Dash in there, but I didn't see Double Dash. Interestingly, Mario Strikers is not going to be at launch, but it'll come soon. It's not at launch? What the fuck? I played that already. It has to be on launch. What are you talking about? What? No, wait. But yes, with the NSO though, you can already, like, at launch, you're going to be able to play online with your friends with the GameCube lineup. Wind Waker was beautiful. The only issue I have with the GameCube lineup, from what I saw, it's at the natural setting. They did not upscale it, so it's at 480p, which I don't have an issue with that, but like, considering how the Steam Deck and how PC plays with emulation, not a lot of people like seeing it in its natural setting. They usually like want to up-res and but when you play the GameCube lineup on the NSO, you are playing it at what it was, which is at 480p. No, Kirby Air Ride is not on there. I didn't see any Kirby Air Ride. They are, but they're not Double Dash. This may or may not be a childhood bias talking. It's definitely a childhood bias. Okay, those 4 are coming at launch? Okay. It's weird. Oh, dude, Cali, NBA Street 3. They have to get something from EA there. Because if we could get the Mario, Peach, and Luigi to start street balling. Oh, dude, that'd be great. That'd be really fun. But yeah, no. So I got to play Soul Calibur 2. It plays amazing. Oh, yes. So I got to play with the GameCube controller. They updated it. They updated the GameCube controller. It is worth it, man. The GameCube controller, they changed the texture of the feel of the GameCube controller. You can 100% tell. So the difference with this GameCube controller is not just the fact that they updated the texture. It is wireless, and they added a button. They added 2 buttons. So I like the added button, but it's weird. So you have 4 shoulder buttons now. Yes, the shoulder buttons actually work. You have 4 shoulder buttons, but my problem with it is, I know it's barely visible, but you know how like there's a Z button up there? They didn't add a Z button on the left side. So instead of making it a Z button, the same Z button on the left side, like a ZL or something like that, it's kind of an indent, which is very awkward. So essentially, that empty spot is pressable, but there's no actual visible button that you can push down. No, it's just you push it in the controller. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It would look less weird than an empty button. Like, think of this, but take this off, and it's just an indent on the controller. That's even weirder. You might as well just have put the Z on the left side anyway, because it's an empty space. 2 Z buttons would be weird, but considering you are on a new console, why would you not have an L? You need the L. What if you want to play your GameCube controller on every game at that point, right? And you're missing a button. It makes less sense. It makes less sense. And when you press it, it's uncomfortable. It is honestly worse. I'd rather 2 Z buttons. When you press the Z button, your Z button on the right, it's comfy. It's a good button. It's fine. But now you just have this button here, and it's just like, whoa, you have to move your left stick further back, because it's not that far in, and then you have to push into the controller. So that, I feel, is worse. If you're already going to add a button, you might as well just put the 2 Z buttons. So that was my minor gripe with the GameCube controller. But if you are going to use the GameCube controller for like the GameCube games, you don't have to worry about that. It's just for me, for someone that, let's say I will primarily use the GameCube controller, or my roommate, Maddie, that will primarily use a GameCube controller because she believes that the GameCube controller for Nintendo games is like the best feeling controller ever for everything. She'll do it. She will do it. So trying to make a new controller updated for modern consoles, it just feels like it would have been better for you to just 2 ZLs, 2 Z buttons. So that's the caveat. But for GameCube games, it's perfect. It's fine. Trying to play outside of it, that's why I use it on games that don't use as many buttons. But that's just how I view it. I am happy we finally get a button mapping finally too. Yeah, no, I do get where you're coming from. It's just that there's gonna be people that won't be like that. because like sometimes like there are people that will refuse to play any other controller, and it'll just be the GameCube controller. Like they will literally find a mod for a USB to connect to their PC just to keep playing with the GameCube controller. Like that's how like hyper focused that they just love that controller. So trying to modernize it would be great, but that's just how I'm trying to see from multiple perspectives. Me personally, I already have a controller. I already have multiple different controllers that I would just strictly use because these are just more comfortable to play for me. And if I was to play GameCube like this, I'll do it. I have no problem with it. I'm just saying for the people that wants to strictly just play GameCube controllers. Yeah, that's their problem, but I get it as well. Yeah, that's it. Nah, I just mean for certain games I had issues with playing Sin and Punishment before N64 with the way the Switch controller mapped down. That, do you see what I mean? And now that like the authenticity just comes in, but then like you can get experimental and get out and you know, you just want to be stupid. Like, will the GameCube controller feel better if I play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on here? Or Metroid Prime, a game that is for GameCube, would it be better for me to play GameCube controller on that? Like, stuff like that. Just shenanigans. So, the GameCube lineup was really fun to play. I had a lot of fun to play, playing with it. Let's see here. What was the next thing? After GameCube, I played the Mario Party Super Jamboree. That is fun, though. I can't admit. Yes. We got to play the expansion of Super Mario Party Jamboree. I got to see the camera. I got to see the mouse control on the Joy-Con. When you just put the mouse control on this side. Oh man. They just made a better Mario Party. It's just better. It's like Mario Party Jamboree times 2. How much did the expansion add? There's like over 40 plus mini games, bro. There's a lot. My favorite one was air hockey. You actually have air hockey to play with friends. It's kind of nuts. Like you are literally freaking like on the table here. You just go bah, 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 and it goes fast. It's responsive. It's really fucking fast. Using with the mouse, yes, there are specific game stuff that is primarily with all the junk from camera, from microphones, and from for the Joy-Cons, and it's like, oh my god, this is so fun. There's a spray can one that I really liked where you have to like you have to shake and then start like spraying on the bob-ombs, and like your enemies, your friends are literally like spraying over it, so you're just freaking over trying to spray everything, making sure that it's yours. It's your bob-ombs. You marked it, not anyone else's. So you start to get like super competitive. It's crazy, dude. I really liked it. There was another one where you had to play like a slingshot where like you kind of had to pull it back and then immediately boop, and it's on a cart. So you go like there's this car, you pull it back and then you let it rock, and freaking it'll hit other cars like bumper cars. You guys will fly over, but you're trying to make it to the end goal. Like there's a lot of mini games. There's also another one with the camera where like you're in the game. You are actually in the game. It's your whole body actually in the game, interacting with the stuff that's in the game, and you get to like pick up, throw anything. It's just like, oh my god, yeah. New mini games, entirely new mini games, new unique mini games that you have not seen from Jamboree or any other games. It is so cool. I really liked it. Jamboree was awesome. I had a lot of fun with it. It was beautiful. I also realized with the Switch 2 having a built-in microphone. Yes, it does. Yeah. It actually can open the door for some specific classic games from Mario Party 6 and 7. I agree. But I didn't see any old stuff because I had 6 and 7. And there wasn't any old microphone games that they put on there. No, they put unique ones. And they put a lot of them in there. Which was really fun. I liked it. I want it. What's good, everyone? Rusty! What's going on? I'm just talking about my Switch 2 experience right now. We have been going on the list. What's happening? Wait, did you guys, Rusty, was everybody, wait a minute, isn't today's Saturday? Are you guys fighting? Are you guys playing fighters today? Great, I can scream at you if you somehow beat me at Pokepummel, if that's in Jamboree. I have no idea. I never played Super Mario. Oh, it's Sunday? Might be. Did you guys go yesterday? At Bums. What's happening? Yeah, no, I don't know what's... It's Sunday. Might be. Dude, a lot of these days just blended together. It was insane. Saturday was nuts. So, yeah, no, we got to play Super Mario Party Jamboree, and I had a really fun time. The next game I played, though, oh my god, man. Metroid Prime 4! I finally got to play Metroid Prime 4. This is my first time actually, like, playing. He did host it yesterday, but I still didn't. I think he's hosting the next week, Saturday. Okay, then I'm gonna see if I can get... I'm busy Saturday. Through recent developments, I have a date. So, I'll talk about that later. So Saturday, I'm busy. I can't make it. Damn it, they need to release the other two! I agree. I have a sneaking suspicion. They are not making a remaster. I honestly don't think so. Only because of the fact maybe it's too close. It might be a GameCube NSO release. Or, yeah. I don't know if they're making a remaster. I do want to play the other two. Yeah, I think they'll put 2 on NSO. Yeah, I don't know about a Wii one. I have no freaking clue. But I got to play it. And that was my first time playing Prime at all. And I had the most fun I've ever had playing a Metroid game. I've never played like any of the Metroid series that much. But Metroid Prime 4 was awesome. So you have your normal controls, right? So the left hand you use to move. Your right hand is your camera. What if I told you left hand move, right hand is the mouse? So essentially, I'm playing an FPS like this. And it was the most intuitive thing I've ever played. Freaking, it's seamless too. So like, when you pick it up, it's already using camera controls. When you put it down, it's already in mouse controls immediately. That'd be hard to get used to. You think that. You would think that, but it won't. So, when you don't press ZL, the camera movement will be really fast, but you're gonna hit any target that comes up your way. Like you go forward, you look on your right, and you see the enemies coming, you blast. But then, if you think that it's too hard to track and you can't aim well, you press ZL, and it. Yeah, oh, you're used to 2D Metroid. That's crazy. Now, anyways, now let's get into 3D. You use ZL and it auto targets onto the monster, and you are stuck on the screen like an on-rail shooter. So you can move your arm anywhere that's centered on that screen. So if there's a target on the left, you can immediately move to the left, and then boom, 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 boom. It's point and click. Point and click. It is seamless. It's beautiful. I really like that goddamn mechanic. And I got to play the whole way like this because I was able to shoot every single little target this way. And it's perfect. It is perfect. It is perfect in mouse. So I got to beat the little enemies. I got to play up to the to a boss fight, which made me use ZR and ZL to quick dash. So you can quick dash by pressing left, right, B, B, B. You have to double tap B and you can do a quick jump. So you would stay in target, keep aiming while pressing. You are not letting go of these two buttons up here because this is missile, this is your arm buster, and B is to jump. So you're constantly just like switching between the two, aiming at each weakness from the boss fight. And it's like the most intuitive fucking fight back and forth ever. You press Y to get into your morph ball, and you can dodge mechanics and attacks that way, or quickly dodge, or double jump. And it was like, yo, this is awesome. Like it's just good. it just responds well. And it's so pretty that I'm just like, I want to play Prime. I want to play Prime right the fuck now. I want to play the whole fucking series. I don't care what it is. I never played the Wii version, so that might how it might have played on Wii for Metroid Prime 3. And goddamn, I actually liked it. I actually really liked it a lot. I really do hope that we can get Prime 3 on Switch, but like I'm only gonna be playing Prime 1 and maybe Prime 2 if it gets on NSO one day. And I would like 3 down the line. Genuinely, I've never been so interested in Metroid ever, and it looks so freaking pretty. So, Prime 4 is, yes, that will be immediate buy, but that's not my day one buy. I won't be buying that day one. That'll be later down the line. Yakuza 0 and Street Fighter 6 already takes up the list there, while Mario Kart World will be part of the Switch bundle, which I'm paying $500 for. Which is the price that we got for now. I don't know if it's gonna be the same price later, considering a political reason that I will get into at the end as well, because I have to talk about, like, can I recommend the Switch, but will I be able to consciously tell you, will you be able to get the Switch in this climate? We're gonna get into that later. Metroid Prime 4 is beautiful. It's perfect. I got to play Cyberpunk 2077 as well. So Street Fighter 6 is compromised, right? It has like lower textures. It has minor texture tweaks. It's still 60, still 1080. It's pretty as hell. It doesn't look like Mortal Kombat 11. It doesn't look like Mortal Kombat 1. No, it looks good. It looks like it's a stable, like just a competent, good port that was optimized really well on the Switch too. Cyberpunk 2077. Not gonna lie to you, it plays better on Steam Deck. Plays a lot better on Steam Deck. Street Fighter 6, already you need to compromise a little bit on Steam Deck, and you could get it at a stable 60 with 720 visuals. The Switch promises to be 1080 at 60. Minor texture compromises, but Cyberpunk 2077, it's pretty with the models up close, but from far away, all the other textures can get a little muddy. Like, it's trying. It looks like it's really trying. I think Cyberpunk 2077 is the one game that like is truly testing the Switch right now. Considering Metroid Prime 4 looks pristine, and then you look at Cyberpunk, it's like, it's tanking a little bit in quality. You'd say expected, but it looks better on Steam Deck. So I think there's room to optimize still. I think so. Cause Cyberpunk on Steam Deck is very well done. I think it's the fact that that game is more of a PC game, so third party will obviously be taking a bit of a tanking here, while like the first party game in-house will be looking amazing because they know how to optimize it. They know exactly how the game works. They know what they're using, while we have third-party games that are developed and made in different ways. So obviously there's gonna be some games that are going to be good on Switch 2 and some games that are still trying to optimize on Switch 2, because I can tell you, if The Witcher 3 had an upgrade for the Switch 2 and not just the Switch 1 version, it will look better. The Witcher 3 will look better, and considering that's like a what, PS3 game, PS4 game now, and upgraded into a PS5 game with like better stuff and it would be a stable 60 to play Witcher 3. And if Cyberpunk can get some time to optimize it on the Switch 2, which I think they will, they can. They've done it before with The Witcher 3 on Switch 1 with better optimization, better quality, less texture rendering, like obvious texture rendering where it's like filtering and stuff like that. Cyberpunk 2077 can have room to be better. So I hope it does. And I got to play Split Fiction as well. That game runs pretty good on Switch 2. And I actually really like that game in every way possible. I think the story is great. The Switch 2 version also looks compromised. You can definitely see some texture rendering and some model quality is a little lower than on other consoles like on PS5, PS4, and PC, which is super weird to see for me considering Split Fiction isn't really a demanding game. So even again, just kind of varying on third parties right there. I think Street Fighter 6 is probably the best third-party game. Street Fighter 6 and Yakuza 0 are probably like the best third-party games we have on the Switch 2, which I'm looking forward to buying day one. Now, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. I think that, yep. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got to play Donkey Kong. Ooh. Where do I begin? Well, cinematically, cutscene-wise, it is the most prettiest game. Oh my god! Sasha! I know who it is. Hiyo! Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Every follow is a good follow. Talking about Donkey Kong right now. What's up, Sasha? God bless. Okay. So, got to play Donkey Kong. I was obsessed. Right then and there. Whoever played Donkey Kong 64... you know exactly what you're getting into. This game is the best game of all time. I only played a demo, and it's already my number one. Number one only because of the fact that, like, first off, I don't think that's the same Donkey Kong. I think it's Kiddy Kong. He's the only one with overalls. Unless Donkey Kong decided to put on overalls specifically for the fact that he works at mining. He literally mines. He punches things to dig and dig and dig and dig and punch up and up and up. And you get golden bananas. Like, that's all you do. For anyone that knows Donkey Kong 64 and for anyone that knows Super Mario Odyssey, it plays super similar. It literally plays like the core aspect is like Mario Odyssey, but the inspiration feels like a Donkey Kong 64 expansion to where, like, Donkey Kong's moves are insane. So essentially, I think I have a controller. Y is neutral punching, B is downward punching, X is upward punching. ZL is your roll. So you are essentially punching everything known to man. You can punch mountains. You can punch rocks, pillars, gold, anything. Anything you can think of, you can punch it. And it's insane. If you're trying to get through a puzzle, punch it. If you're trying to beat up a boss, just punch it. Everything you can think of, just punch it. You can grab rocks off the ground and you can start riding on it like a skateboard. You can also jump on the skateboard rock, lift it up your hands, throw it in midair, and goddamn land to get another rock off the ground. And you can use it as a double jump off the rock and still roll off. And as you're rolling, you have an attack button that essentially lets you attack as you're rolling. So you are never vulnerable when you're rolling. You're always attacking. You're always hitting and punching and punching. When you get off roll and jump, when you jump off a roll, you are actually doing an attack spin where your arms are out and Donkey Kong's just like spinning around and you hold roll again, he's still rolling. You never lose momentum, ever, in that game. You don't have to lose it anymore. It's nuts. It's crazy. The bananas are treated, the collectibles are treated like the Mario Odyssey shine sprites, where you literally just like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. But you punch the golden bananas, so I like it more in there. Also, as Donkey Kong, I don't like Mario Odyssey. I'm sorry, y'all. It's because it's Mario. It doesn't do anything for me. It has personality, it has everything you could imagine, and it's super flashy, super nice. There's just one thing I don't like about Mario Odyssey. It's not replayable, and I think my one worry about Donkey Kong Bonanza, it might not be replayable. It might be a game you 100% once, and you let go. But I'm going to enjoy this experience more than Mario Odyssey because Donkey Kong never gets in the spotlight. Donkey Kong never had a 3D game since 64 where he has his own open world adventures. He has his own new abilities. He gets new sights, fights everywhere under the sun. It is so freaking cute. This monkey is the most expressive monkey I have ever seen in my life. He is so cool. 11 years. He is just so cool. I freaking love him. Like, look at him. Like, on God, dude. Like, I did not look at the story that much. Only because of the fact that, like, I didn't want to... You only had, like, 30 minutes to play for Donkey Kong. So I had to skip a lot of cutscenes for it. But I got enough scenes where I'm just like, yeah, I had enough. I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. Can't take a nap. I hope my laps come back later. I'm glad you have fun with the Switch too. Later, Danny. Thank you, Gula. Thank you so much for the sub, and hope you have a good night's sleep. Yeah, no. You can also change costumes. You can dress up your monkey. That's what you use fossils for. If you see fossils, go pick it up so that you can get more outfits. I don't know if you learned new abilities. We're playing a demo. You couldn't even swim in the demo. You can swim normally, but in the demo they didn't want you to because there were some areas that put you at a sub level, and a sub level is like below the main level above you, and it was a whole new world. Like, you get to see it. You get to see the whole new world. But there are some areas where you can't interact because, oops. If you try to swim down, you're just gonna be back at the sub level. So it's just like, okay. So I have to say up. And that's what I did. I got to fight a few boss fights. There were some secret fights that you could discover. There were barrel bomb puzzles that you could get in. By the time I got to the barrel bomb puzzle, that's when the demo was over. And I was so upset because it's just like, oh my god, I wanted to see more. I wanted to see so much more, but it was definitely limited. But I got to play as much as I could and got to experience and understand a lot of the controls. The controls are very smooth. When you punch, you have friends that's in like the overworld. So there are monkeys, other monkeys that you talk to that also mines the same as your job. And you can high-five them. So instead of punching them, you're actually high-fiving them. And they're so happy, they're enjoying you high-fiving them, you get to talk to them. There are some other interactables that you get to see, minor interactables where you get to experience like just Donkey Kong doing little things. Like if you are under a waterfall, he actually like cleans himself up. If you shake the controller with the motion control, with the Pro Controller 2, I guess is what we're gonna call it, he actually does this now. There's just a whole bunch of cute little things where it's just like, god damn it, man, there's just so much charm and personality added to Donkey Kong. I honestly do think that that's just not him, but there was a little spoiler that was on the render of Donkey Kong Bonanza, and apparently it's baby Pauline. And I'm just like, huh, what is she doing here? So we got that little tidbit. Someone's getting fired at Nintendo, I guess. But we know about it now, so screw it. Why not? Yeah, apparently there's a young Pauline. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. I really want it. That's my day one buy, but that's on June 17th. So, no, July 17th. So, my June 5th games are Yakuza 0, Director's Cut, because it has multiplayer mode. They just added multiplayer mode in Yakuza 0 for some reason. It was from the Korean website. Oh, you see, I didn't know that. Someone is getting fired. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, no. There was a little Yakuza Direct where Yakuza 0 is getting a multiplayer mode. You can select over 60 characters as like your character to play as. It's confirmed you can go up to 4 players. And it's a PvE kind of thing, so you're fighting random enemies on a stage. I don't know if it's a roguelike, like how Yakuza Ishin was like, where you had like a little dungeon and you just kind of like, you had a team and you had assists and you go into dungeons and you fight other people and bam, that's it. So I don't know if they're gonna take the basis of that, make like a dungeon, but instead of being in a cave, it's designed in cities, and you go around and start fighting people. We can play as the funny characters. Yes, you can. They showed you the whole list too. It's nuts. I only know about this because I got to talk to the employee that 4 players online or local play. That's a good question. I actually don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be local play. I think it might be online play because from what the employee showed me, it was everybody had their own screen, so that had to either be online. Oh no! I'm thinking about couch co-op. I do hope it's local play as well. I hope it's both. So instead of like sharing one Switch, it's all of you would have to have Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0 copies, Nintendo Switch 2 copy, Nintendo Switch 2, a Yakuza 0 copy, and then you could just play locally. I do hope that there is online so that anybody can just get in and play. Yes, I need seamless multiplayer. I'm begging you. But that's what I got, at least from what the employees were telling me for Yakuza 0. I'm pretty sure some of them were the devs. Some of them that actually like worked in Sega, because they were speaking Japanese to other players that were there, and I'm just like, and then with how much he knew, because most of the information is not like all the way out there, but he told me a lot of the stuff that was gonna be in the Switch 2, so I'm just like, whoa, okay, because he saw me play and he noticed a lot of the infinites I knew for Yakuza 0. And all the actual combos from the heat moves and how the end-off boss fights. He was like, oh, no, you play. I'm like, yes, I do. I play all the series. All of them. Every single one of them. It's my favorite series of all time. So, from everything I learned, it seems like, yeah, no, Yakuza 0 has a substantial update. And I'm really looking forward to it. Really, really looking forward to it. So, Yakuza 0 is day 1. Street Fighter 6 is day 1. It's nothing different other than a really good compromise, like minor compromise port that is 60 frames, no latency input, so it's not like on PS5 it's 5 frames of latency. That's how geeky we're gonna get in here. That is slow. It is very, very slow. 100+%. Respect, yes. So PS5 has an in-baked 5 frames latency, so it's very slow. PC is 2 to 3. Switch might be on the same frame input latency. So hopefully it's like on the dot there. I'm really hoping so. It might be that right now there is a discussion where the Switch 2 port of Street Fighter 6 is competitively viable, which is kind of nuts. I don't know if it's going to be at locals, but it'd be so funny to see a Switch 2 just playing a Street Fighter 6 and there's just people playing on Switch ports of Street Fighter 6. My issue with that is how are we gonna play these? People play on 6. People play on Hitbox. If we can't play on these on your Switch, I think there's gonna be a problem. So I don't think it'll be competitively viable. But I'm pretty sure Brook, the converter company, people will figure out a way. There's a converter for these games, for these consoles. Hold on, let me actually like show you. There it is. Okay. Oh, homebrew it. You're crazy. This is the PS5 to PS4 converter. So this is how I'm able to play my PS4 controller on my PS5, playing a PS5 game. Normally, if you play a PS5 game, you cannot play a PS4 controller. So that's why this exists. As long as you put your USB through this, you can play your PS4 controller on a PS5 game. Now, the bigger issue is you have to make this catered to each console. So if we can get a converter for Switch to PS4, Switch to Xbox, stuff like that, they'll find a way to make this work. But this is $60. That's a bit much. To essentially like be able to play with the controller of your choice. So it's essentially like another investment to play the game that you're playing, which not a lot of people kind of jive with that, considering, you know, it's fighting game players. They're just as broke as anybody else. Huh. So that's mostly the experience for the Switch 2. iSoup! And then we ended off with me getting a bag, which I am unironically actually using this because like I can fit my laptop here. This is amazing. This is really good for me. Like I don't have to crush my laptop. I can actually like make sure everything is like set. I can fit my lunchbox in here. I can fit like two portable consoles in here, probably 3, 4, if I really think about it. If I play like a Tetris little thing going on there. And yeah, just kind of settle in. This bag is super freaking neat. And that is the end of it. So, now, the real talk. Right now, politically, we are in a bad time. Probably the worst inflation we have ever gotten in a long time. Since like 90s or 80s. Because these games used to be like N64 and SNES games used to be $80. And now we're back to $80 again. Either we're going to go through a cycle or we're going to go through a crash. But because of Trump, I hate saying that word, especially on this channel. I don't normally get political, but this time I have no choice. Right as we're going to the Nintendo Switch event, there's a freaking what was the thing? A strike? Yeah. Yeah, no. There was a strike outside. There was people. Gotta use a code name at that point. A protest. There was an entire protest of people. City-wide. Country-wide. Every single country is protesting with this 23% raise on imports, on a whole bunch of stuff. To the point where essentially everything costs more expensive now. How expensive? The best example I can give you is that my roommate Maddie is literally getting medication. She would normally pay $30 for it. It went up to $150. That's a pretty big fucking spike for just medication. And it happened overnight. So because of that, this Switch 2 and probably other consoles, and honestly everything else. What the fuck? Yes. It's not just gaming, it's everything around us. Every single thing, from merchandise, posters, food, everything got raised up. So, I'm not saying to be part of the protests, because it's dangerous. There's a lot of people that is protesting, and I'm honestly very happy. It honestly made me cry as I was walking past everybody, like actually standing up and fighting against this asshole that has been kind of ruining it. And kind of sucks that like it took a lot of people to get secondhand embarrassment and regret on voting for him, to the point where it's just like, this is who you chose, and he warned you that this is what he was going to change. He wasn't changing for the benefit of others. He was changing to make things go insane, to be chaotic. And now we have to see everything that we like, everything that we have to do to eat to survive. Add. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh. Let me get my headphones back. Yeah, he does. It's been really sad. So, the Switch 2 is not gonna be 450 base. It won't be. So right now I'm at a point where it's like, all right, political talk aside, could I recommend the Switch 2? 100% I can. I 100% do. Would it be the right time to? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think it is the right time to recommend it. Would I recommend it to buy it day one? I don't know. Me and my friends are ready to put down the money no matter what it is. I am already planning a savings thing to get the Switch 2, and we're gonna go to Nintendo World, Nintendo NYC, for an early release. It's first come first serve, day one, on June 5th. So we're gonna be there at 5 a.m. and trust me when I say this, there's gonna be other people that's gonna be thinking the same thing, because they're insane and Nintendo fans are freaks. Gotta be honest. Just for the console, which is fine. There's a lot of free games that you can get to have fun with that. Personally, I really want to Switch 2. If you are trying to get a pre-order out of it, it's not available, but I would, if there's no option, the 5 a.m. option is the only option you get. And that's kind of a shame, because I am not ordering it on Amazon. You got me fucked up, because you would probably wait longer than the day of, after release, probably even like a week after. And if you pre-order it on GameStop, good luck. They even shut down on those pre-orders too. So we don't have any confirmation or awareness on what or where you can get a Switch 2 on a reasonable day. No, these people are gonna be freaking rabid. So yeah, no, me and my friends are just gonna fight. We're just gonna fight on the day of for the Switch 2. I took your advice another day that I probably do the same. Go to Nintendo around 6 a.m. G2BO definitely gonna need that Switch 2. My Switch is giving me heat warnings. I can't with this console. Hell yeah, get that shit out of there. How's it going, G2BO? How have you been, homie? It's been a while. We gotta link up, bro. Freaking, I am free to head to your locals, man. I'm definitely more ready than ever to just go to locals. Living man, we definitely need to. Hell yeah. I got a lot of stories to tell you, actually. Danny will be fighting in the streets, like, for real. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, dude, you don't understand. These, like, I've been there for the 5 a.m. launch for Smash 4. Rabid. I was there for Pokemon. Rabid. I was there for the Switch 1. Monsters. I haven't touched a fighting game other than Street Fighter 4, and that was a month ago. I'll give you Street Fighter 4 sets. I don't care. Love Street Fighter 4. Whew. Let's see. Yeah, no. I haven't been. I've been playing fighting games. I've been playing Tekken. I've been trying to see what the hell was going on for the Tekken 8 Season 2 update, and that was really rough. But I haven't been playing fighting games for real, in a while. I haven't been doing sessions. So this week I do plan to do like a session, where I can get some matches going on, cause I need to get back into Street Fighter 6, Tekken. I played a lot of Guilty Gear. I got better in Guilty Gear right now. So I want to dig into that. I want to play some Dragon Ball Fighters, and Under Night. I want to give some time to that. I'm waiting online at Best Buy for early Smash Ult. Yeah, dude, that sucked. Waiting for Smash was worth it. It was, but damn it, it was a lot. I remember going at the launch for a Smash Wii U nearby the Toys R Us a decade ago, and some folks in line. Oh God, what's up, man? All right. I'm down. All right, I'm down. Okay, so for Nintendo Switch 2, you gotta be there early. I don't know about Best Buy. Waiting 2 hours for it. I'm only gonna be waiting for 1 hour because the rule is for the Nintendo NYC. First off, you can't pre-order. All right, cool, whatever. That's fine. That's perfect. It's first come, first serve. But the doors open at 6 a.m. And there are people that are there, and they're going to tell you, do not be in front of the Nintendo store. So you need to back off. You need to be away from the facility until it opens. And I got to tell you, man, the minute it hits 6 a.m., they bolt. They bolt for that fucking door. You gotta run. You gotta super fucking run. It's insane. Like, dude. Rabid. Animals. Animals. You can't camp in front of it. You just gotta watch out for it. So, that's me and my homies have already planned, like, how we're gonna do this. Gotta go for the kill. We already planned. People are gonna be camping in Rockefeller. It's gonna be awful. So we have to plan seats. We have to get our own chairs, our own lunches, breakfast, drinks. Get our Switches, Steam Decks ready so that we can pass the time. I need that bundle. I'm getting that bundle. I'm getting the Mario Kart World bundle with Street Fighter 6 and Yakuza 0 with it, and I'm going to get the Street Fighter 6 amiibos. $80 is Mario Kart. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But it's $500. So it's $450 for the console, for the Switch base. At least from what is confirmed. Because of the whole thing with Trump, it might be more. So it'll be $500 with both Mario Kart World and the Switch 2. So it's just a $50 plus instead of $80. So do not get a Mario Kart World by itself. Get the bundle, which is way more. Alright, might be more. Yes, it might be more. I'm excited for Donkey Kong too. Dude, I had so much fun with that one. I got to play everything. I got to play Metroid 4. I got to play Donkey Kong. I got to play Street Fighter 6 on Switch. And freaking Kirby Forgotten Land, Super Mario Jamboree updates. I got to play the GameCube lineup. I got to play everything that's going to be available on June 5th. How was Donkey Kong? It was awesome, dude. It's awesome. It was, dude. I already explained everything. I didn't want to re-explain it, but I can tell you this right now. It's a blast. It's such a blast. I got to play the whole thing. They give you only 30 minutes of playtime, but I got to feel for it. I had way too much fun. It's just good. It's just good. It's worth it. It is so worth it. Donkey Kong Bonanza base will be $70 from what is confirmed, but Mario Kart World is apparently going to be $80. I really don't understand why the $10 more upcharge there. It's kind of dumb for me. But yes, Donkey Kong Bonanza will be $70. Odyssey team with a flavor of Donkey Kong 64 but no teams. You don't have more than 5 characters. It's just the one character. But you have costumes to select. and you're collecting shine sprites essentially, but with bananas, and you punch them, and you have a lot of new mechanics. Everything's all Donkey Kong oriented. It's really good. Yeah, nah, Donkey Kong's really, really, really freaking pretty. If it is, I understand the price. Yes, because technically you could beat Odyssey super quick if you don't take your time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a little bit, but Mario Kart, you don't really... I figure it could be slightly similar to this DK, maybe, but... No. I almost beat all of the first world pretty quickly, actually, and that was just a demo. So, I don't really know, like, what will dictate, like, the length of time depending on the world. It seems there's also sub-levels. So, you're not allowed to play the sub-level when you get in the demo. But when you get in the demo, you can discover an entire bottom layer of the map, and it's an entire like new environment from the map you were just in. They tease it to you, they show you what's there, but you cannot play it. David Wise like music. I didn't have headphones. I couldn't hear the music that much. All I could have heard was destruction. Just massive destruction. Like, I honestly could have used... I brought these headphones. Fuck! I know, I couldn't hear it. It was just all from the TV, so it was hard to hear. Because honestly had some costumes that did reference Mario thing for their outfits. Yeah, they did. I hope so. I hope we can get some amazing outfits that we can get for Donkey Kong. Yeah. So that's the plan. 5 a.m. release. I'm super looking forward to it. I'm excited. Yakuza 0, Street Fighter 6 are day one. The July 17th is Donkey Kong Bonanza, so that will be the next game. Sonic games for Switch. Wait, if I do get my Nintendo main game, probably for Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong, and get Sonic X Shadow Generation again. I hope it's free. I hope it's not like a $10 upgrade for that kind of stuff, because that'd be annoying. You know how many Switch games I would have to pay $10 for? That's a lot of fucking Switch games. It's kind of egregious to essentially like rebuild your entire library for the Switch 2 again. So I really don't know where that like upgrade comes in. I want to know how they would do this backwards compatibility. Okay. I think they're going to be assholes, because it seems like for you to play in 60 frames on the Switch 2 with better graphics, you have to pay $10 more for a different version than your Switch 1 version, which is why I'm in this mindset where it's just like, if I get Sonic X Shadow Generations again, will they make me pay $10 for an upgrade? I cannot tell you that. I have no confirmation on that. That is something that they did not explain. So some games will get simple free patches. They better. I think upgrade from Nintendo probably $20. No. What is $20? So there is a $20 upgrade pack. They will charge me for Xenoblade X in 60 FPS? Yes, they might. They probably will add more and say, hey, it's new content, $30. No. They already confirmed this. So games that you want to upgrade with 60 frames, 4K, all this crap, and has better quality, $10. Games that actually have an expansion along with it, so something like Kirby Forgotten Lands and Super Mario Party Jamboree, $20 for an upgrade and an expansion. Not $30, but it's exactly what you think it'll be. So if you see a game that has an expansion along with it, $20 upgrade. That's already been confirmed. For $20 as well, if you want to get a bundle for $20, you can get a bundle of a Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade, 4 games for $20. It's not what you want. for the bundle to be. So you can't select 4 games a bundle. No, it is a preset collection $20 bundle for the upgrades. And the only upgrades that they put up for that bundle for 4 games is Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby's Forgotten Lands, and the Super Mario Party Jamboree. So if you want a really big bang for your buck, you can get a 4-game upgrade bundle with that. Question: don't we need our paid subscription in order to do so? What do you mean, to upgrade? Like, don't we need our paid subscription in order to do this, to upgrade? I don't think so. You do not need the NSO to upgrade. You can upgrade at any point if you don't have NSO. And Nintendo Switch Online will give you a free upgrade, but what is confirmed, what NSO will give you for the free upgrade is just Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So if you already have NSO and it's premium, it's the $50 one a year, then you can 100% get Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for free as an upgrade. Okay, it's insane. I gotta ask these questions. Nintendo in their Sony era. Honestly, I think they are worse. I think they're worse than Sony. Because at least when Sony gives you an upgrade for these games, they give you an expansion for it too. And it's only $10. They never charge $20. Hell, sometimes for free. But Nintendo does not have Reggie Fils-Aimé. Remember how, like, back in the Wii, you had Wii Sport that was packaged along with it? Nintendo was gonna charge you for that. $6 or $20 for it. But they didn't do it. So, without Reggie, it feels like they're gonna do everything that they're gonna do to charge you, because they have a fan base that will just buy it. And they're not wrong. I might be part of the problem, considering I want the Switch 2 for Street Fighter 6 again, and Yakuza 0 again, considering they have a exclusive freaking port that has English dub for Yakuza 0 and multiplayer mode for Yakuza 0 specifically for the Switch 2, which is dumb. I'm definitely part of that fucking problem. Damn, bro, we suck. It's also rough too, since there are separate Switch 2 edition copies that are $80 for those who don't have it. Yeah. And even Nintendo games, they will charge you, but not PlayStation. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a bit, but you know what's my also big problem? The console's good. That's what makes me even more mad. Like, damn it, I want to buy it cuz the console is good, but it's a problem. The pricing sucks, but damn it, I want it. I have a job, so why wouldn't I get it? I can afford it, but it's stupid. For me, it's like, wow, finally, Nintendo up to date. And then, they want to milk us so bad. I mostly play Nintendo games. I don't. This is my first time I'm actually like, oh my god, I give a shit. But I don't. I usually don't. But finally, a Switch, a Nintendo freaking console that's coming out, and it caters to me. Because it's Donkey Kong, it's Street Fighter, and Yakuza. Those are my 3 primaries, bro. And it's the worst price console that it's going to be. And it's not even Nintendo's fault. I'm not gonna front. Because the console, the price that they initially set up to be is actually an amazing price. $500 for a bundle with Mario Kart World, $450 base is kind of like a no-brainer. But everything outside of it, from the game pricing, is really nuts. But that's just initial pricing. We don't know how bad it's going to be as time goes on. They're going to announce it probably in a month or 2. Has to be before the Switch 2 even comes out. You give me Monolith Soft with that hardware, new DK, new Mario Kart, I'm geeked. I have to. I know. I agree. New potential Smash Brothers. Nothing was hinted. Sakurai was working on Kirby Air Riders. So we have a new Kirby Air Ride, and that's been the game that Sakurai has been working on. I doubt we're going to get a subsidiary where we have... Yeah, I don't see it happening either. And considering, like, how hard it's going to port if you are going to port Smash Ultimate onto Switch 2, you have to get those licenses again. That's the harder part. How are you going to get Kingdom Hearts again? How are you going to get Final Fantasy again? These kids have it horrible. Yeah, can't wait to hear parents complain for not knowing price for those games. Ooh, they don't see money, they see the thing. That's the real curse of kids. Gaming used to be a hobby. Now it's gonna be a luxury. Like, I mean, if you can see all my stuff back here, all my stuff back there. I have the Street Fighter statue. I have a vinyl album right there. I have freaking PS1 copies. Like, I have too many things going on here, and yet, now we're at a time where it's just rough. It's getting harder and harder to like justify the prices, man. This is a full-time worker's hobby. Yeah. You think Final Fantasy 14 will run well on Switch too? Yes! Yes, I would! Yes, I would! I would love a port of Final Fantasy 14 on Switch. I would play it more. Because that's how I already played it on my Steam Deck. I love it on my Steam Deck. But damn it, it takes up a lot of data. So we can get a compressed version in a way where we can have Final Fantasy 14, the MMO, to work native on Switch too. I would get it day one on release. I would buy all the expansions for Final Fantasy 14. No problem. If we we're already getting Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Yeah, no, why wouldn't you get Final Fantasy 14 if you can put Final Fantasy 7 Remake on a Switch 2? Give me Final Fantasy 14, the MMO on there. Yeah, if PS4 has it, why not? Yeah. That would be awesome. I need an ARMS clone called Legs. I mean, technically, they did it with the new wheelchair game. Yeah, Drag X Drive. I also played that, where you essentially have to play like this, and you have to use your freaking... Yeah, no, it's a weird... So, it's a game about people in wheelchairs playing basketball. It's dumb. It's a little wonky, but it's dumb. I love it. It's like a really goofy game. It's fun. It's a new IP. I don't think it's going to be popping off, but I do think it's like a curious buy. Because, like, I played like 20 minutes of it. It was pretty good. It was fun. I liked it. I think it played like how you would play. They could have made a new Mario basketball game. I do agree. I miss Mario 3-on-3. Mario Hoops 3-on-3 was like the best fucking DS game, bar none. I missed that game. Beautiful Joe was in that game, but so was the Final Fantasy characters. Like, holy shit. That was so fun. I would consider it. I hope there's more to it. Ooh, Bomberman music. But yeah. You mean the Ninja? Ninja and the Black Mage. Ninja and Black Mage. Wheelchair mouse control is Astro Bot Playroom from Nintendo. Yeah. Well, no. They have a system tester for the Switch 2 where it acts like a pack-in game. They're making you pay $30 for a game that should have been packed in. Don't get that game. If you see that game that's called like I forgot the name. It essentially is it's essentially Astro's Playroom where it's like a game where it's showing you the capabilities and the insides of the console of the Switch 2, and it's a platformer, which is really cool. But $30 for a tech demo of the Switch 2? No. Absolutely not. Welcome tour. No, it's not. They do not understand what free means. Their philosophy is they do not believe that anything that they worked on should be free. So that is why we have what we have right now. White Mage, Catdor, Moogle. Yeah, Smash is 90. That shit better have rollback. Yeah, no. If you're gonna port Smash Ultimate, you might as well have rollback. But the problem is, I believe we're gonna get a Smash reboot. Considering you can't top Smash Ultimate. You cannot top that lineup. You cannot top the character roster in that game. That Smash reboot would be the only thing you could do. You're gonna piss people off when you do that, but like, it's less likely to get a Smash port than a reboot. Need to cast with new moves. Yes, I agree with that. Charging with charging for Vanilla Miiverse is insane. Yeah, it is. It's Sonic needs to change. Yeah. Yeah, I would love a Smash reboot to have a story mode too. I would love if Smash could be a 3D game. Like, not a 3D game, like only, like, I don't, like, keep it a 2D fighter, a 2D brawler, but you should have a 3D mode where you explore. That's not the main game. It should be like an RPG mode where, like, you run up to enemies, you punch them, and then you get into the 2D mode. I think an adventure mode for Smash is long overdue. Considering you have a game like Smash Run on Smash 3DS, that game was so much fun. I wish we had like a 3D version of Smash Run. If we're gonna get something, if you're gonna give me like an exclusive, like, okay, we can't pull off something substantial like Smash Ultimate. We can't get the entire roster back, alright? You give me that, cool. You're gonna give me that excuse, I get it. Yes, target specific to characters. Yes, I 100% agree. Smash 4 was so good, bro. The 3DS port was my favorite Smash 4. I do not care for the Wii U version. Smash 4. They gave us toilet, bro. What the fuck? Do something like what they did in Brawl. Yes. Instead of making it like a 2D road, you can give us cinematics back. You can give us an adventure mode. Like, you had the adventure mode right with the 2D sections, but make it 3D. I feel like that would be the best next step for a new Smash game. Like, that right there, I can already see it in my head, and it's just like, it makes too much of a, it makes way more sense to have like this reboot coming in. Now that art style needs to be shell shaded as fuck. I don't know about cell shading. I wouldn't mind it. Like, you're talking about how they look like in the 3DS version, because the cell shading was super good on the 3DS. I like everything about the 3DS version was amazing. Like, sure, the netcode was ass, but like, you can play that game by yourself, no problem. Just, it's a game that you just play. And Smash 4 on 3DS was that only game for me on the 3DS where it's like, oh my god, I can just play it and I don't have to care. And then, oh, someone wants to play me on the 3DS, local play. Genius. Genius. 100% genius. I just didn't do that with Smash Ultimate because I don't really care for a lot of the single player offerings that Smash Ultimate has. Honestly, it's just like it's boring. I stepped out of Smash Ultimate pretty fast. The single player in Ultimate is kind of the art style is pretty good. It's pretty faithful, but I think you're kind of onto something there, G2PO, with like, you should cell shade the characters to make it more eye-popping. I think cell shading would complement the characters a lot more if we have like cell shading. We have like we have like more artistic backgrounds going on instead of just like being a background for the sake of a background. Like the Kingdom Hearts backgrounds were really freaking sick. The DLC backgrounds for a lot of the characters were yes, it was in that era, and I did not. We reminisce the old games because fighting games shouldn't just be go pro, go home. It should be a fighting game with a video game inside it. So that's why Street Fighter 6 had the best approach. You had an open world single player content, and then you have your professional mode. Street Fighter 5 was like the worst case scenario where it was just like you play and that's it. And I didn't like Street Fighter 5 that much because of that. But then we had like the actual game that came out, which was the arcade edition, which fixed everything I needed it for. Yeah, more casual online modes and co-op, like adding CPUs to online arenas that aren't amiibo. Robo Neon, 100%. Exactly. At least for Smash. I 100% agree. online arenas that aren't amiibo, and don't just give me the stickers thing. You like the whole stickers stuff is fine. I think the menus look more impressive than just fighting in the game for Smash Ultimate. Like the whole freaking the theme sticker stuff. Like I only enjoy the menus more because aesthetically they take what the game is made from with the DLC characters, and then you play in them, and it's just like, okay. Like, it just makes me want to play the game that they're from, which, yes, I get that that's probably what it's for. Like, you essentially made Smash Ultimate like a commercial. Yeah, the spirits. You made the DLC characters, the crossover characters, the commercials, where you're only going to get more out of these characters when you play the games that they're from, which I've already done with most of the characters from the game, because I love fighting games. So, Terry, Ryu, Ken, Kazuya, and then you bring in Dragon Quest, like, oh my god, that they are only cooler from that, because at least when you play the games that they're from, it's actual games and not just Smash, where I have to be hyper freaking focused on just the fighting, when the fighting to me is not enough, especially when you're playing on your own. Like, there's only so many locals you could go to that plays Smash for like 1 week. Speaking of GameCube, I would be so down if they added Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 on the GameCube NSL. Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. But the new Monkey Balls already have stages from the Super Monkey Ball remakes. Like, I feel like that's enough. They have stages from 1 and 2. Like, aesthetically, it's different, I agree. But I don't know if they would do that, considering, like, why would you? Yeah, Banana Mania, and then there's a new one. I probably would get Street Fighter 6 for Switch 2, but I would never go back to War 2 again. Oh, dude, I'm on my second playthrough on PC. I would definitely do it again. Just to look at cutscenes, fix up my character, get new moves from other characters, like maining Zangief or Kimberly or stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that you could do in World Tour that's fun for me. Yeah, Xeno Zero closed, and that was dying for years with Smash. Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. It's just like, make the game endless in its own package instead of making it endless just for online. You don't even earn anything when you play online. Like, you don't get like a costume, a color, just a reward that, like, you got the most points. Like, Street Fighter 6, I do like the update that they made for Master Rank players, where, like, you get a new color as, like, you keep getting rankings. Like, I feel like online modes should give you things for the character that you're maining. Online, for me, is killing locals. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. We need online for specific reasons. I think we need online for training, for matchup knowledge, but spending $80 should bring a functional online. Yes, it should. When it comes to locals, I do believe that, like, we need time to play online, and locals needs to be more supported with more people. It is a weird in between. Like, you are playing online not to compete in tournaments online. You are playing online so that you can have an understanding on how it plays, and then you go to locals and you actually understand a different environment that plays completely different from how you are playing online. It's not the same. As a person that goes to locals and plays fighting games a lot, playing online and playing locals doesn't give you the same experience. Playing online, you just get in, you get out. Playing in locals, you actually get the camaraderie, and you guys, whoever you fight, depending on who you talk to, you can actually talk to your opponent and try to figure out what did I do here wrong? What did I do here that I could do better in? Or you probably, like, were able to do moves that you weren't able to do online because it's no input latency. Everything's just a lot faster local. Everything is better local. Everything works better. You are meeting friends that likes the same game that you do. You are meeting people that enjoys the same environment as you do and has the same mentality as you have fun with the games that you are playing. It's very important to go to your locals. That's why you support your locals. That's why I fight so hard to go to Brooklyn Arcade. Like, I may not go there all the time, but damn it, man, that place changed a lot for me. That's how I met G2PO. That's how I met and played so many other fighters. And they know me. They recognize me by face. They see me. They greet me. They are up to fight and we're ready to go. Whether it's casual, competitive, it doesn't matter. It's very important. There needs to be an in-between. A local is even dying too. Really? Oh my god, man. What's been going on? Because, like, at least when it came to Brooklyn, like, they are pushing campaigns to make sure it's still going. And they, so far, have been working. It has been working. Now that they're using vendors too. I hear that DK in the background. Dude, it's my favorite. This is my... They might be closed. They might be closed? You didn't know? Wait, what? Brooklyn Arcade? Or your local? They're only, oh, you know. No. Sundays, they're closed. But they're good. They're okay. They're able to stay open. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. They're able to stay open, for 6 months, but not a year. But so far, like, it's been, like, catching up. I also think it's a this generation, and just how people are in this day and age, it's better for some to just play an hour and go to bed. I do get that. From as a person that works, you know, we both have the same profession, you know, working in a school. Thank you so much for the sub, baby. Yo, Denny, what do you think best time to go to the Nintendo store? 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.? 5 a.m. Because if you go at 6 a.m., you're not going to have time to, like, get ready and get to Nintendo New York. If you are there at 5 a.m., you can meet up with me, and we can, like, make sure that we are on the same line. If you're going to go for the Nintendo New York stuff, you're going to have to come with me and group up with me and my friends, and we can get to the store on time. I will support my guy and also not get sabayats. Fair. Thank you. Thank you so much, G2PO. Bless you. But yeah. That is the biggest shame. They were announced. Brooklyn Arcade was announced to be closed, but they are getting the money to stay open right now. They just extended from March to at least up past the summer. So thank you for the gift sub. Bless, man. You gift. Oh my god, I haven't seen Rascal in so long. But God bless. Thank you so much for the gift sub, homie. Christ. Yeah, no. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I really do hope. I need to go to buy some shirts over there because each shirt that you buy supports the store. Every time you visit, that supports the store itself. So I need to go. I think I'm gonna go next week. Yeah, next week. Because they're not gonna be doing Street Fighter until the end of the month. So it's like, fuck. Yeah, I need to find the time too. Yeah, it's hell yeah, shirts. There's a really good shirt that they have there called Keep On Fighting with all the fighting game characters in the middle, and it glows in the dark. There's one that doesn't. There's one that does. I'm gonna get both. Been wanting to go. I don't have an excuse to go for this week. I do have an excuse to go next week. Tuesday! That's on Tuesday! Can Opener is happening. Yes, I am definitely going. You should definitely come in. I don't know what time that would start. Maybe at 5 o'clock. I'm hoping it's 5 o'clock. If not, it might be in the morning. If it's in the morning, I can't make it. But if it's at night, I'm going. Cause, dude, it's Yipes. We're gonna see Yipes. We're gonna see the homie. God, freaking damn it. It's a morning? Oh, no. I don't get to see Yipes. Fuck. Oh, if it's morning, it's GG's. Oh, okay. We're gonna, I'll find out. I'll check in a bit. Okay. So before I end the stream, I actually wanted to at least like play a little bit of Metroid Prime because I was interested in Metroid Prime because I played Metroid Prime 4. Holy shit, that gameplay is amazing. Woo! that was Katana Zero. That one's a really good one. Alrighty. Lord! Yeah, no, that took 2 hours to tell you my entire experience with the Switch 2. Ooh. Oh, we have to play this at night. Hold on. Oh. Aw, man, my Switch won't let me enjoy Xenoblade X. Aw, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is a vibe. Dude. He's trying to stop my house from catching on fire. I'm so sorry. Oh, shoot. My friend was playing this. I didn't play that. Normal. Ooh. Brimstone is my favorite. She goes so hard. Dude, I haven't heard anything that's been on Prime, so I'm actually really excited to check it out. Why is this so pretty? Dude, hold up. It's actually really pretty. What the hell? So... Oh, that was cool. What is the premise for Metroid Prime? Is this a reboot, essentially? Like, is this all the way in the beginning? For Metroid as a whole? Wait, what the hell? Oh. L2, okay. Okay, it doesn't auto aim. I see. Okay. It auto targets. That's still there. Okay. I'm still remembering Metroid Prime 4 controls, which is why it's like, well, it's definitely different. Also, I'm gonna be back on fighting games tomorrow, but I do want to like take the time to beat this, because I heard it wasn't even that long. Dude, the atmosphere is damning. Whoa. Ooh. I'm such a geek. I modded Battlefront 2 to have Master Chief, Samus, and Delta Squad. I don't even blame you. I still remember that from the demo. Oh. That sounds like a lot of fun, dude. Oh, GTPO, crazy news. I started working out. I started going to the gym. I'm having a lot of protein. I just went through, let's go, yeah. I've been going to the gym for like a week and a half now. I started like 2 weeks ago, I believe. Protein guy, yeah, no. I am essentially going 4 days a week, and Saturday, I worked out Thursday. I've been sore since, my arms have been sore till Saturday. Freaking today is the first time, like, oh my god, finally I can actually have my arms straight. I worked on arms, chest, and stomach, and it's always been 1 hour, but because I missed out on Friday, I'm going to go, I'm gonna do 2 hours on, yeah, no, I always have like a lot of water. It's because I missed out on Friday, I'm gonna be doing 2 hours on Monday, so 2 hours of working out tomorrow. And then Tuesday would be like another day off from the gym. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Can't wait to see Danny from the streets with the Popeye arms. Wait, I missed a secret, didn't I? Hold on. Oh, well, shoot. Screw it. There was a thing where I had to be a ball, but I didn't really go there. I thought that was like a progressive thing. But no, it was this one that was progressive. Dude, this game actually looks so fucking pretty. I can't reiterate like how pretty this looks. Dude, what the hell? Oh, whoa! You can see the reflection of her face when you blast! Oh, that's so cool! This is so nice. It just feels so nice. Her? Samus is a girl? Oh my god! How could I known? Me and 08. You see, the cat was out of the bag because I never freaking played Metroid, but everyone would remind me that like Samus is a girl. And it's just like, thanks, man. I guess I didn't find out. I couldn't have been able to get that twist, right? Nobody spoiled for me that Sheik was a girl until I played Ocarina of Time. I'm like, oh shit! She is! That's so cool! Wait a minute. Oh, step in the hologram. I see. Oh yeah, I got spoiled. Oh, reverse rolls. Ooh, you can do that. I was also spoiled. People gotta shut up. It's like, damn, man. You gotta ruin it for everyone. Not everyone has played the game you played, you know? But that was like back then in like 2007, 06, because Smash Ball. Oh yeah, you're definitely not gonna get away with that. Especially when Brawl was coming out and you saw Zero Suit Samus. It's like, oh, it's a girl! Like that was your shocking revelation. Yeah. Freaking, you know what? You know what's crazy? I didn't know. I didn't know that Sheik and Zelda was the same person when I played Melee. I thought Sheik was Zelda's brother until I played Ocarina of Time for the first time on 3DS, and then I see that, oh, they are the same person. I see. Needs Street Fighter 6 to drop Eva Ryu with the power of Brawl Meta Knight. You monster! How dare you? Absolutely not. I feel like Brawl Meta Knight would be more like Vega's shtick. Hello, back from the con and tired. Press start! How was the con, baby? We will all be the edgy Shotos. Oh. Wait, what do I do? Oh. It's a lock specifically made for me. Also, shout out to Deltarune chapters getting announced. Yeah, chapters 1, chapters 3 and 4 bundled with 1 and 2. But apparently that's not the final chapters. Apparently there's one more Deltarune chapter, which is chapter 5. So I never played Deltarune. And I never played Undertale. Realistically, I only watched all of Undertale from all the endings. Oh, okay. 7 chapters, I think, in total. 7! Oh my god! It was good. I went to see Art Friends and played some Tekken. Sick! I would love to play some Tekken today, but tomorrow I will play Tekken. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Tekken. Like, it's workout time for me. Oh, wait, shit. No, I'm not playing Tekken tomorrow. I'm going to play Tekken Tuesday. Yeah. Monday I'm going to be working out for 2 hours, so I'm not going to be good. Take your time. I'm so proud of you and your workout routine. It's been so good. Mike and Chris, Vivi has been so supportive. Parasite Queen. Oh wait, do I have rocket launchers actually? I do! I do! I didn't realize. Oh wait, I need to be further over here. There we go. I also love this game. I played it so much. This is my first time actually playing this. Cause I got to play Metroid Prime 4 at the Switch Direct, the Switch event, the Switch 2 event. It was awesome. They have mouse controls for this. So imagine I'm doing all this, right? But I'm essentially doing this the entire way, and I was able to aim with so fucking much precision. It was nuts, bro. Like, playing it like this, with me moving. Oh, I wish I went, but that sounds so fun, dude. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. It plays amazing. It was very intuitive. I really, really want to play it like that right now, actually. But I can't. I have to wait until Prime 4 comes out. She's already dying. Alright. I literally understand how to play this game naturally because of Prime 4. Because this is how they showed you. You should play all the Prime games. They're amazing. Don't worry. Don't worry. Because of Prime 4, I'm looking forward to it. Except for maybe 2. Really? 2's not good? Does 2 at least have good levels? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Up. Okay. Cause like 3's a Wii game, and we don't have 3 on Switch, which I'm honestly just so pissed, cause I don't think we're gonna get Metroid 2 remastered or 3 in time, and I think they're the realistic approach that they're gonna do is put Prime 2 on the Nintendo Switch Online instead of remaking an entire game. Because like I'm already seeing this game, and I'm like, this took a lot of work. Oh my god! You know what? Oh, it worked! It worked! Sick! That's rad! Yo, fuck off! Oh my god! Get me up there! Get me up there! Get me up there! E1 is probably the best. Wow. BRB, take it down. It's slow, like 2000s early shooters slow. Oh god. Oh wait, but press start. Should I play the other Prime game? What's the one that is by Platinum? I kinda wanna play that. Kinda really wanna play that. I heard that one is cool by like in-game. Other M? Yeah. Yeah, that one. I'd do it. I'd do it, no problem. Oh my god, play it. Yeah. Alright, cool. I got my confirmation. It's so bad, play it. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Sure. No problem. I heard these games aren't even that long anyway, so might as well, right? Fuck off. It's like Metroid Degrassi. What? What? Oh, that could have been death. I see. I see. I'm gonna wait. That's cool. Alright, cool. Go, 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 go. Very story driven. Drama. Press start. I do know the story of Other M, and it's really bad. I do know. I watched videos of it, but the gameplay looks so sick. But written like Mike's fanfics in a good way. Then we need Mike to be on it as we play it then. Ridley! The baby. Is that where it comes from? Oh my god. Now I have to play Other M. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's so dope. This is GameCube, by the way. Like, what the hell? Auto turret. Oh, that's so... That's genius. Using the scanners... What the hell? What? Whoa, what? Did I lose my powers? No! I can't morph, I can't missile. I can't even charge! Yo, what the fuck? So this is how you have to play like basic. Basic. You don't have the good things anymore. Push right faster. GameCube was ahead of its time, pushing boundaries, innovating tech, saving catch tree. So retro. This is dope. I do like the look of this suit though. What the hell? Yo, soundtrack though. Give me Luigi's Mansion remastered and my life is yours. Why was that on a 3DS? After Ripley, are we? So why are we here? Did we just kill an alien and just left? Just fucked off? Oh, dude. Wait a minute, I forgot. Retro Studios made this, right? Anime, you're so funny. So retro. Definitely Studios. Ah, fair. I thought a pun was in there. Oh, yes. So this is it, huh? Your first level? Okay. Okay. I can't... Alright, so I'm guessing... The Metroidvania begins, right? You gotta search around, look for stuff that gives you your upgrades. Alright, cool. Send the discovery. Is that fucking Brimstar? Oh my god, it's the same enemies from Metroid 1. That's cute. It's a little spikies, actually in 3D. Yeah, no. What the hell? No, it's not Brimstar. Not with that weapon, okay. I guess I have to have it charged. Innovative grass. The PS4 wishes it could be this flowy. The PS5 had to do it. This was ahead of its time. What's this? Chozo Ruins? Dude, what the hell? Okay. Oh, start? Okay. So head over there. Dude. You know what? I do remember this area. I had an ex-best friend that that had Metroid Prime, and he was going through it on his own, and he was having a hard time dealing with like a puzzle here. We got to figure it out together, and I think I vaguely remember. What is this? To Shrine? I think it has something to do with this. Yeah, and then it was like where to go. Like I remember this game being very hard to kind of figure out what puzzles did you need to do what. Whoa. Does this... No? That doesn't do anything? Yeah, that. Yeah. What the fuck? You know what? I'm leaving. What? I can't turn into a ball yet. Wait, do I have to break this thing so they can stop? No, no, just kill them. Alright, cool. Cool. At the door here. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. I just saw something yellow. Is that just a plot? Ah, sweet. Does Samus have like a melee attack? No? No melee? She just shoots. This game is so cozy, I just want to sleep on these rocks. I do get what you mean. Like, the atmosphere kind of just like makes you feel settled in. Prime Samus. Ooh, wait. I'm sorry here. With a physical attack? Ew. What do you mean, ew? She's in a metal suit. She can punch with her freaking mecha cannon. I'm mashing. Why wouldn't she punch? I seen her do it in Metroid 2. Jen, stop, I'm gonna pass out. What? Like, melee's a blasphemy. That's crazy. She's a strong girl. She can punch things. She's already shooting below her. What are you doing? Oh, man. Alright. Okay. Okay. Starting to understand it. Okay. That's like asking Kiryu to float. Kiryu shoots a gun? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Dude, I haven't had Wendy's in so long. I'm at a point where like Wendy's is gross, bro, and that sucks. I used to really like Wendy's. Now, not so much. Wait a minute, what the fuck? She just swung her arm. If you're telling me she can actually punch you, you're gaslighting me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm back. Nah, it was just a... I guess. Ooh. Energy tank. So that's more health. Ah. No! I can't go in here. I can't get into a ball. But I can open other doors in other places if I... That's so cool. If I remember. Because there was another door that needed a missile specifically to open the door. So is that what this is like? Just a sense of discovery? Ow. I'm telling you, a punch would be good! There's so many of these enemies that's like up close. Oh hey, right there. But the GameCube was my favorite Nintendo system. Is this a save state? It's a save state. That's dope. Same. The GameCube was my favorite, but I only had like 4 games. So I had Soul Calibur 2. I had Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. What else? I'm trying to remember. Soul Calibur 2, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. What other games did I have? XD, Soul Calibur 2, Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Party Dance Dance Revolution, no, Mario Party 7, and Mario Dance Dance Revolution. I actually had that. Fuck. What else? think that's it. I think that is it. If I remember correctly. And Smash Bros. Melee. I never had Double Dash, no. I had a friend that had Double Dash and I played it at his house. But I never had my own. Yeah, I did have Melee. I had... It was Melee, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Mario Dance Dance Revolution, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and Soul Calibur 2. Those were my 5. And Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine. That's my 6. Any Sonic games. No. The Sonic games I had were all on PS2. Sonic Adventure 2! I had Sonic Adventure 2! How did I forget I had Sonic Adventure 2? What the fuck? I keep thinking I didn't have that much of a list, but I actually did. Sonic Adventure 2, I had it on Dreamcast at first, but I did have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on GameCube. Then, oh, what else? What else? What else? It feels like I didn't have that much of a list, but I did have plenty. Super Mario Sunshine, Soul Calibur 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Mario Dance Dance, Super Smash Bros, Pokemon XD. Anything else? Yeah, no, I was gonna say like Sonic Riders I got on PS2. Sonic Heroes I got on PS2. Sonic Unleashed I got on PS2 and then PS3. Sonic Advance on Game Boy though. Collection doesn't count. No, but I didn't get that. I didn't have that. I had Sonic Adventure 2. 5 or 6 at the very least. Somewhere around there, yeah. Battle is the best. It's so fun. I used to have the Sonic Gems collection for a bit too. I didn't have that. I had a friend that also had that, so it was just like I had the select few, but I was mostly a PlayStation kid growing up. When it came to Nintendo stuff, like I was primarily playing just a lot of GameCube stuff. But if it wasn't the GameCube, it was also the N64, because I had... Oh my god, they did a lot of damage. I had Mario... Mario Party 2, Donkey Kong, 64, what else? Star Wars Pod Racers, Pokemon Snap. I didn't have Smash 64. Smash Melee was my first Smash. Mario Party 2 is so fun. We should play that in person. Hey, press start. You remember that we have N64 on Nintendo Switch Online? Remember that we could play online? Yo! Thank you, Beast1by5 for the follow. Every follow is a good follow. Thank you. We can play Mario Party 2 online, bro. We might as well do that. We should get a setup going on. I'm a couch gamer, unfortunately. Shut the hell up. You just want to be on. You just want to make me mad in person. I'm scooping the Switch 2 day one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. 100%. I'm getting it day one, but definitely watch out because of the Trump thing that happened recently. It might not be $450 on launch. It might be $600. $650 maybe with a bundle. How is it how is it the best deal for games in Street Fighter 6? Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6 is $60 with Season Pass 1 and 2 before Elena even comes out, which is ridiculous. Wait, I have missiles. Come here. How's it going, bees? If I had the expansion pass again, I would love to have those sessions. Oh yeah, 1000%. Might as well. Can I hit you with the... Nope. The fact that I got to play in Prime 4 is just like, oh, and Donkey Kong Bonanza is up. Huh. Also, Nintendo messed up because the factory is in Taiwan instead of China. Ooh. Ooh. My bad. Vietnam. Oh. Wow. Yikes. That's actually a tough sell. That means it'd be very hard. Bonanza is lit! I love it. I already got the Morph Ball. Sick. That didn't take that long. Sweet. Okay. Rad. Got it. Ooh. Boom, boom. Yep, hence the Terror of Heckery. Oh, man. That's why I'm like, if it gets a price, like a price up. Anyways, for anyone that doesn't know Beast, he's a commentator. He's really cool. He's really funny. He definitely knows his shit a lot more than a lot of people do. So, hot damn. But yeah, no, I think we will be okay. I hope so too. I really do. I pray on it because I definitely want to buy it day one. Trust me, I really do. And I'm gonna be at Nintendo NYC like 5 a.m. waiting to get it first come first serve. I have a gut feeling. Yeah? Okay. Okay. I trust your judgment, bro. Trust it. If you have a custom fight stick with the Brook PCB, it will work on Switch too. I was just talking about it. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Got it. That's fine. I knew there was gonna be a converter for that, like especially if we need it for the Switch 2. Yeah. How do I get up here? I don't think I can get up here yet. I'm gonna guess I have to go back. Or the dongle. Taiwan is where Brook products are manufactured from, so we are good. Okay! Alright. Cool. 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 I'll definitely check it out. I'll be keeping my eye out for it. I'm still gonna be saving a lot of money to, like, be able to get the Switch 2, get Street Fighter 6 on launch, get all the amiibos, get all the cards, and get Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Also, zero question, NSO Plus expansion is the best investment. Yes! Yes, it is! Now with N64 and GameCube with online, F-Zero GX online, oh my god! I got to play it! I got to play it! I got to play Soul Calibur 2! Oh my god, it plays great! I got to play the GameCube controller, it feels amazing! They updated the textures for that freaking controller. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's so good. Oh yeah, it stops itself. Okay. So where? Oh, I didn't see this menu. What the hell? Okay. So what's the map menu? Oh, okay. So I have that door to open up. Yakuza 0 plus Street Fighter 6. Year 1 and 2 I'm definitely scooping. I'm gonna opt for MKW bundle more than likely. Same here. That's exactly that's the exact three, the top three. The Mario Kart World bundle, Yakuza 0 and Street Fighter 6 1-2. With I'm not getting the Pro Controller yet. I'm gonna get the Pro Controller later. So I'm mostly gonna be playing Street Fighter 6 on the Joy-Cons, which is gonna be awful for the first bit. But once I get the Switch Pro Controller 2, the Switch 2 Pro Controller, that's when I'm gonna dock it and play it on stream. I'm just concerned for my Japanese exclusive that I play regularly. Oh yeah. No. Jan talking like he just came back from E3 2002. This is so good. Yeah, no, it dude, you don't get it, man. It was nuts. It was good. It was such a good event. I got pictures. I got so many pictures. I have a Switch controller converter. Oh, dude. Okay. Good. Alright, so, like... I was there. I got to play with the Switch 2. I got the bag for it. I got to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. Show me Mike. I got you. I'll show you Mike. I really loved Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm super excited for it. I got to play Metroid Prime 4. Mike is somewhere around here. Hold on. Yeah, there's me and him. That's us playing Super Mario Party Jamboree. We were really excited. Some really good time over there. We got to play the Switch 2 for 2 hours. Street Fighter 6 is definitely one of the third-party games I want to get. Yeah, no, same here. I miss him so much. Me too. Like, this is me and Maddie. We were playing the GameCube lineup on the Switch 2, and we got to play the controllers. I could see like up there. It feels so pristine. It's goddamn beautiful. This is all the homies all together. We were having such a good time. This was awesome. We got to play StarCraft 2, Strikers, Wind Waker, and the only issue I have is that it plays like it's in 480p. It's in its natural setting. So you're not gonna see it like an up-res on that. Yeah, no, Street Fighter 6 will be fun. Yeah, no, as you can see, Soul Calibur 2, I'm super excited for this the most, and F-Zero GX. That shit will be so fun. I'm super excited to play this with my friends. We are already planning to like camp out. Got to play Street Fighter 6. Got to do my combos. Got to play it in Gyro. Cuff Dolphin, I know. I got to play Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. I was super excited about this, and the English dub is perfect. Except for Young Yeah being Kiryu again. That was dumb. We got to play Mario Kart World. Hold on here. Up. Yeah, I got to show off some Bowser. I'm gonna show Bowser to Okami. But that's me playing with the dongle this time around. It was really good. It felt very comfortable. It was very sturdy. That's the gate you see before you get in. And then that's me actually holding the Switch 2. It is a lot more thinner. It feels a lot more firmer. It is really comfortable. The Joy-Cons feel a lot sturdier to move with the sticks. The D-pad is the same. The controller grip is actually a lot more comfortable this time around. But the Joy-Con is still small to move around. Also, the GameCube controller has an added button. So there's a Z button, but there's also a ZL button, but it's like indented in the controller. It's not an actual button. It should have just been 2 Z buttons on left and right. But yeah, no, I had a really good time with the Switch 2. Really excited to play it. I am looking forward to actually like working my damnedest to get it day one. It's gonna be nuts. Can it make me food? I wish! I actually haven't played F-Zero GX in years, but I actually remember renting it a bit. Can I do my taxes? No! It is your taxes! It's part of it! Yeah, no, I played F-Zero GX. I love F-Zero GX. And there's an indie game that came out on Steam that is inspired by it. Don't say that, too real! I know! I know, I absolutely know. 100% know. I went around in a circle. I was supposed to come back here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna save. I'm gonna go save. Fast RMX and Fast Fusion. No, that's a Switch game. There's a new game on Steam called something else. I forgot the name. That is inspired by F-Zero GX, and it is nuts. Yeah, no, I actually was supposed to stop it at 9 because I do have work tomorrow. So might as well keep it as a 3-hour stream. With everything that I know, I got to share everything that I needed to tell you guys. I got to share everything. I definitely want to play more Metroid Prime, but Tuesday I'm going to be doing a Tekken 8 session to get a conversation going about what the hell is going on with Season 2. And even though we're trying to get a discussion about Season 2, I will keep playing Tekken 8 because I still love Tekken 8 even with the issues. It's just up to me to just kind of like figure out how to. I miss Season 1. I also miss Season 1. I really do think Season 1 is like might as well have been the better. I miss my wife Jan. I know. I know. But your Asuka is fucking nuts! So shut up! You're privileged! You're fine! But it's unfair. Your Asuka's like crazy with the mixing. I got to do my bingo with like all the games for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I got to play more than what I was given. And I'm really excited to use this bag. This bag right here is a pretty big fucking bag. I'm really excited because I get to put my laptop in here. This bitch is big. It's a big bitch. Like damn, I can just fit 3 consoles in there. I'm really excited about that. I could get my whole controllers, my entire laptop, like my entire like setup would just be in here. So this is perfect for school. I'm super excited for this. I will be using that on Monday. Yeah. Privileged, talented, gray hair, great personality. Oh, you mean Asuka? I guess. Alrighty. So, yeah, that'll be the end. That'll be the end. That is where we're gonna end it. Let's see here. Yes. Now we're gonna put on. Let's see here. Nah. Give me this one. There we go. The bestie Asuka, yes. Also, for those that are wondering that why am I not playing Donkey Kong? Because I won't play Donkey Kong until June. No, until until June. Either June or May. So that I can just do a straight month of just playing Donkey Kong games. Considering we have Bonanza, and I never streamed all the games. I got to play Donkey Kong Country Returns. I didn't play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on stream. And we're going to be playing everything else. Because, actually, the only Donkey Kong Country game I played was... Oh, are you going to play 64? Yeah, I am. It's finally time. I do not care if it's not on Nintendo Switch Online. We got a new Donkey Kong game. So... We're going to be doing a Donkey Kong marathon, a Kongathon. So, I never played Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3. I only played the first one in 5 different versions from the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, SNES, and what was the next one? I think that's about it. Yeah. Four versions. I played all the 4 versions of the first game, but I never played Donkey Kong Country 2, which everybody has unanimously said that is the best Donkey Kong Country game, and I never played it. So we're gonna discover new things on stream. For me, everything's still blind, and I'm going to rediscover Donkey Kong Country in its originality. But we're also going to be playing some side stuff. Like Donkey Kong 94. I won't be playing the OG Donkey Kong. Those are just arcade games. Just actual games with actual levels and designs and Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Not all of them, just the first one. Just a remaster. I'm not playing all of them. It gets bad after the first one. Maybe the second one on DS, but rather just stay on the one. But the actual in-order collection I already planned would be Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3, Donkey Kong 94, then 64, then we go with the GameCube ones, which I never got to play as well, which means I need to get those Donkey Kong Conga barrels very soon, which I know where to get it for 50 bucks, so I'm gonna be looking out for it. DK94 and Marvel's Donkey Kong are usually the best ones, and that's all I'm going for. That's all I'm going for. Oh my god, you love Jungle Beat! I know I would. And so I will get it. And then there's the Tekken no Tatsujin on that's on the GameCube, but that was only in Japan, the Conga Beats. So we're also going to be playing that one too, which is just like a rhythm game for Donkey Kong, which is perfectly fine. I'll play that. Donkey Kong, yeah, I'm going to be playing 1 and 2. I think there's a third one that was only in Japan. And then we replayed Donkey Kong Country Returns, and then Tropical Freeze. 1, 2, and 3, which is a Japan only. Yeah. I will play those. No problem. And there's gonna be a surprise game before we hit Donkey Kong Country Returns 1 and Tropical Freeze. Before we get that, there's one surprise game that we're gonna do, and you guys are not ready for it. I'm really excited for that surprise game. It's Final Fantasy X. I can feel it. No, no, absolutely not. It's monkey time, not fantasy time. Anyways, for those that have joined, thank you so much for joining. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here and listening to me rant about Nintendo Switch Online 2, and even when we got political about what's going on with the tariffs, and letting me talk about the protest as well. The protest was actually very important to seeing everyone, and I mean like thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, like going down the street. And outside the Nintendo event of all places is insane, but for hours they would walk down to wherever goal that they were going. People power, like it was kind of like motivating. It was a hopeful sight considering what has happened now, considering everything that's been going on. So it's a good time. Hopefully it stays as a good time. But for those that are in the streets, in the New York streets, do be careful when you are doing these protests, though. They have the ability to activate something, and I do not want to see collateral at that point, and it becomes something way more drastic. It really, really does. So watch out. Until then, sorry for that note. I really do want everybody to be careful and to be safe, because it can be very scary out there. So until then, Tuesday, Tekken 8, we're going to be getting into the discussion of Season 2 and seeing how we can at least adapt to it. So until then,